Hello again, welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH, and we are continuing Amnesia, a machine for pigs. We presumably, or maybe, killed this creature thing.
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
And now we're in this weird area that I have no idea where I am.
Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
Or not? This is pretty weird. Okay. It just opened by itself. And so did that. Guess we'll just continue.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
Okay, we can't move any faster. We're just trudging up here, making our way up.
Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
I have no control over this at all. I think we may have... finished. We may have beat the game. Okay. Now I can click that. Okay. Yep, I think we beat it here.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
Okay. Interesting, I guess. Oh, that turned out to be a lot different game than I thought it would be. We get, yep, credits. All right, so I am gonna let this. I'm gonna let this play through all the way through the credits in case we do get a final cutscene afterwards, after the credits. So, but yeah, this game, I'd really been looking forward to it for quite a while, especially after finishing the first Amnesia. And I didn't realize until actually just not too long ago before it came out that a different developer was actually making it. So I can definitely tell, you know, obviously a lot of the mechanics, or a lot of the feel is similar, but some of the actual like mechanics and things have definitely been stripped down a little bit. In some ways, I like it because, like I said, I like not having to worry about running out of oil for my lantern or worry about running out of tinder boxes, but at the same time, just even throughout the game, like I would say for the first, I don't know, fourth of the game of the first Amnesia, you weren't really fighting any monsters or you weren't running away from anything. But you were still on edge because you still had to manage your sanity. You still had to kind of balance the light and the dark because you really didn't know that there wasn't going to be monsters out there. You thought there would be. And all throughout the game, you know, you had your kind of lower spots and your safe areas, but it was a really kind of interesting mechanic thing. A lot of things you had to kind of keep in mind throughout the game. And this one, I can definitely see where, you know, like the Dear Esther influence, more of a straightforward game, especially in the beginning. It definitely did pick up a lot a couple hours into the game, but and then it got pretty good, and then it felt a lot more like the old Amnesia, so that was actually pretty cool. But yeah, it's definitely a different game, and I really like to see, I found it interesting to see what another developer would do with this franchise. And I'd be interested to see if we're going to get another sequel and who might be developing that. So, looks like our credits are ending here. Do we get another... The end? Okay, apparently we don't. So that has been Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. Definitely an interesting game. In the end, do I like it better than the first game? Probably not. I think the first game was just a lot, maybe because it was really new as far as horror games went. You know, not too many games that I can think of, not too many horror games that I can think of really did the whole run away or hide and no combat thing. Because, you know, a lot of the horror games before, their thing was you either had to fight with clunky controls or be forced to have, you know, you had limited ammo or weapons that would break or whatever, but you could fight back to some degree. Whereas the Amnesia games and even Outlast took from that. And, you know, I think it was more of a novel thing, but, you know, I think A Machine for Pigs was actually a really pretty cool game, a really good sequel. Fits the Amnesia style. But I would have to say I still have to prefer the first game over the sequel. That said, man, even though it's a month early from Halloween as I'm recording this, or well, a little over a month away, it's been a great year, great month here for horror games. We had Outlast, came out early in September, and then boom, a week later we have Amnesia. I finished both of them now, and yeah, both are really, really good. So if you like horror games, you definitely have a lot to play right now. And I'm thinking I'll probably be uploading these videos. Like I said, I'm still working on some of the iOS stuff because iOS 7 is coming out next week. And so I'm going to be trying to record and crank out some iOS videos as soon as I can, while I can. And I think I'm going to probably hold off on uploading this series until sometime in October, because this is a perfect thing for leading up to Halloween. So at some point in October, I will be uploading these videos. So hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, and that is Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I will talk to you guys later.